Hello, hello. Just give me a minute while I do my normal setup stuff. There's a couple little things I forgot. There we go. Alright. It's time to play a little bit of video gaming. Gonna probably be quite a short stream. I don't expect it to be very long, considering it is busy around the holidays and stuff. But we're gonna be Grinching it up. Yes, we're gonna be Grinching it up. Some Grinched Gaming, if you will. So, there was a game that was rented. I don't know what age I was, but I would have had to at least been 10 or 11. Actually, at least 11. And it was The Grinch for PlayStation 1. I have a false memory of playing this game on the GameCube and it having better graphics, but there is no Grinch game on 6th-gen consoles. There was a Grinch DS game, and there was a Grinch Game Boy Color game, but I didn't have a Game Boy Color. So, regardless, I am keen on getting started here as per usual. I don't usually like to take too long to get into the game. I'm all about those games. So we're gonna have a nice little comfy Grinch session here before more holiday madness begins for me. It's kind of a bit of a pain in the ass to get this all going. But yeah, a little bit of more setup than I would have preferred. But we are here now. At least I am here now to provide you with some quality Grinch time. So I think that was everything. I always have this nagging suspicion I forget stuff when I start streaming, and sometimes I do. But as far as I know, everything should be working. I got my Firebot on. I've got both streams on. I've got the game ready. I have tested the game beforehand to make sure it booted correctly, and I have posted on Blue Sky to say that I am live, and I have put it out on Discord to say I'm live. So there is no other things required of me, as far as I know. I also disabled notifications on my computer. Any bullshit stuff that pops up that makes noise. Excluding a surprise from Windows, of course. So we're gonna hop in now, I think. I think we're ready. I think we're good. So let me just do a slight adjustment. OBS, there we go. Oh, and it's just perfect timing for the music to end, I think. It's not Christmas music. I wasn't that fancy. I didn't anticipate that. But I did change, there was a big VTube Studio update, and I did change one part of my layout in a pretty substantial way, and I'm pretty happy with the results. All right, before Chrono Cross takes over, let's go to the next screen. There we go. All right, so I'm ready to Grinch it up. Although there's one thing I did not test is how well this controller is going to work. And does this game even support DualShock? Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I didn't test this with the PlayStation layout. I'm using a Nintendo Switch controller at the moment. And I don't have like a toggle for analog. Is that gonna just keep coming up? Oh, is it doing that thing that it was doing on the other controller? I think this controller keeps turning on and off. Okay, I might have to go to the 8-bit do then, just to have something that fucking works right. Because I think it keeps dropping off. Yeah, it keeps doing that. Oh, why does this stuff always happen, like, last minute? Alright. Well, I guess we have our answer for that. I'll use the other controller. It has a shitty analog. Sorry about that. Okay, so I assume that will work. This controller does seem to reliably work. I don't know if it's just the cable or what's going on. But I thought that bug was fixed with the mister, but it keeps coming up for me. All right, so let me see. So we want to make sure analog's enabled. I'm trying to remember how that worked. I don't know if it's on by default. I don't think it is. But I guess we'll find out. All right, so I think we're going to go with English. English makes sense to me. Now let's go with English. I think we know English. I think I know what that language is. Only a mild technical issue. Oh, of course, the capture. Of course. Well, this isn't a technical issue so much as oops, I forgot. But this is pretty easy to fix. Let's see. Do I have a specific PlayStation crop? I don't seem to. Why does it keep going Grinched on me here? Why is it doing that? Oh, it's the demo. Well, it seems the Super Nintendo crop I have here is like basically the same. I'm not like exactly sure. It might depend on the game, but it seems to match up with what I'm seeing on my end. So it's probably fine. Yeah, I guess we have a secret demo mode. It's pretty cool. Oh, and I gotta change the title. Of course, there was something I forgot. I forgot to change the title at the top here. Well, we don't need the whole title. It's PlayStation. There we go. And then we shall move it. There, and then we're ready. There, that was the thing I forgot. I forgot about the crop and the title. That was the main thing. Is this centered enough? I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know anything. It sure doesn't take long to go to the demo again, huh? I do like this extremely tacky, whatchamacallit, start screen. It sure loves that effect. Alright, it's time for lore. This is based off of the Jim Carrey film, I guess.
Got it! I have a great idea. This year, the Who's will pay.
Of course. This game seems extremely loud. Let me drop that down. There we go.
Here they are, my precious gadget blueprints. All my inventions, my contraptions, my Machiavellian machines.
That, in fact, is the misanthrope scheme. Build gadgets from blueprints, halt the holiday theme.
What gadget should I build first? The Grinch copter? With this, I can fly over the despicable Who's. Maybe the octopus climbing device to scale the walls? No. The rocket spring to perform magnificent jumps. Or better yet, one of my most treasured weapons, the rotten egg launcher to stink out my enemies, or the slime gun to just stick it to them. My marine mobile. No. I know. Yes, this.
The marine mobile, that's some new lore that just dropped. This is really struggling to run. Like, just the PlayStation is having a hard time with this game. Some real crusty frames.
No! My plans, my precious plans! I'll never be able to build my gadgets!
But will this debacle make the Grinch stop and quit? Of course not. He growls and pledges.
I'll stick with it. You know what, Max? Nothing's gonna stop us this year. I'll recover my plans piece by piece. And I swear to ruin the party for everyone.
Oh, good.
Even if I have to roam all over Wholand. So, let's begin with the worst part. Whoville! I have more than one crafty way to upset those irksome Who's. Okay, Max, we're ready. Let's creep down to Whoville. Let the May begin!
Very dramatic. I haven't seen anything Grinch related in many years. I haven't seen the movie in a long time, so I'm sure this is just completely accurate. Yeah, so this is a later PlayStation game, so I'm going to assume it has analog support. Just that I have to do the annoying thing that this core makes me do and enable it each time, because it's like pretending to be like a PlayStation. And I'm trying to remember if there's like an easy way to do it just from the menu, but I don't think there is. They want me to do like this annoying combination. There's a way for me to set it as like a discrete button. I'm not sure if that... Let me check. No, not on this controller. I don't have anything bound at the moment. It wouldn't necessarily be putting me out to do it, but let me try the combo. So it's like L3, R3, up or down. Okay. Okay, this doesn't have analog support, it seems. Kind of weird for a 2000 game to not have that.
There should be a spare one in one of these boxes.
The Grinch likes to break things with his robust behind. He'll flatten and smush to get out of a bind. This power is one that he completely controls. He'll pancake anything to attain all his goals.
I don't like that term. Well, there's rumble, right? I'm trying to remember, didn't the DualShock have rumble? So why would it not have analog support? What's going on with this? That's really weird. That's really strange. Let me define the PlayStation buttons. Yeah, let's do that. So right, left, down, up, triangle. No, this is like the neocon. What are they? Why are they doing guns right now? Ugh, being so weird about this. Okay, let me just use Oh, let's me do it without the keyboard. I don't need the keyboard for this. Yeah, let me just do the normal. Why is it doing all the guns and shit? It's so convoluted. Is this controller like just completely failing? The R2 won't even like register as an input. Whatever. That's kind of a problem. Like, I'd have a lot of controllers, but they're not, like, set up for this, and I don't know how well they work with the Mister. So this is kind of a bit of an issue. Like, I would think this would have analog. It is like a fucking platformer. Like, I could play it without it, but it's just gonna be weird. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. It's like, I definitely enabled the analog, but it's not, like, recognizing it. And there's nothing I changed with the... There's nothing I changed with any of these settings on the Mister that would disable analog, as far as I know. So I don't know if the controller's just fucking dying or what, because that's really strange to me. It's on DualShock mode. That's digital. It has not changed anything. Yeah, that's really weird. Maybe this game just straight up does not have analog support. I'd be curious to look up, but that would require more effort, looking up to see like a manual or something, and if it talks about analog support at all. Well, it's probably not going to be a long enough stream for it to matter, but it might just make things a little awkward for the controls. But maybe that's just the game. Maybe you never used the analog stick. I can't jump on the dog. I think the dog's name's Max, right? That's some real atmospheric.
I hate who's.
What? So you just press square to say that?
I hate Christmas.
Very good.
My heart is like a pea.
Okay. Well, it's good to know that that's what that's for. It's very important that we did that, I guess. It's certainly interesting. All right, so I guess we're just going through the door here. Well, I'm glad that I checked that out so that we know what that's for.
The strength of the Grinch is a legend in Whoville. There's nothing he can't move with Grinch muscle and will.
Mm-hmm. Grinch it up. You know, it's possible that this does not just have analog support. I could have tried another game to test, I guess, but the prompts don't imply that you use a stick, so...
Hey, Max, listen to me, boy. There's another spare key in the next room. Go get it.
Max the brown dog is the mean one's right-hand mate. He obeys Grinchy orders, does not question his fate. This pup boldly ventures where the green one cannot. He approaches who strangers, explores a small spot.
Ah, so, Max is like Clank.
Go, Max.
Yeah, Max is like Clank. Hey, Dubious. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well. I really like this music. It's very festive, very atmospheric. Alright, bring this back to the Grinch. I like how the music just cuts out every time there's a cutscene. Yeah, no, that actually, come to think of it, that does confirm it, that this game has no analog support, since you control the camera with L2 and R2. That's, a choice. Alright, I guess there's nothing wrong with my controller.
To access the next room, please identify yourself with the breath analyzer.
A 2000 PS1 game not having
An
analog.
anti-who tool for which no blueprints exist is the smelly Grinch breath, which cannot be missed. It appears in the shape of a rancid green cloud and can be used any time it's always allowed. This fog reveals things the naked eye can't see. Also, its rank odor weakens the enemy.
You know what this game reminds me of? It reminds me...
Oh my. No doubt.
...of the Bugs Bunny
You're
game.
definitely the
Bugs
Grinch.
Bunny Lost in Time, the way that the tutorial's
You can
formatted.
pass.
Pretty similar. Might even be the same fucking developer, come to think of it. Isn't it like Infogrames, the same one who made this and Bugs Bunny? So I might actually be right on the money with that. I think Lost in Time had analog, though.
Press the action button to cause Grinchy effects. This guarantees you'll be a pain in Who Next.
Yeah, this certainly is a game so far. I did play this, apparently, when it was newer.
At the heart of the Heartless One's cave
It's a
is
rental.
his pride, a master computer.
I don't remember anything,
with
though.
Grinchy smarts inside.
After I collect the plans that have blown away, I'll feed them to my processor, and there they'll stay. It will build my gadgets with just a click of its gears.
Apparently, the only thing I think I remember about this is the fact that I remember there was a ridiculous swinging animation on, like, poles and stuff, designated swinging poles. I remember that. So these are, yeah, just your hub world. Go to your levels. All your stages. Boy, this is interesting
The
controls.
Grinch has invented a vast vacuum system. Through its miles of tubes, he can get to the Who's who he feels have so dissed him. As we begin, just the path to Whoville is clear. But as the scheme falls in place, more routes will appear.
Very good animation there. Excellent. What a Grinchy time.
It's way down in Whoville that all Who folk reside. They're hugging and kissing the mean Grinch can't abide. Kind-heartedness and joy fill their Whotopia. Honor and love fill the Who cornucopia. The Grinch must steer clear of their touch of affection. Avoiding all contact will be sheer perfection. But as he evades all their touching and feeling, the Grinch also plays pranks, such as Christmas gift stealing.
So, a lot of objectives and a lot of gifts to squash. Well, right then. I guess it's time to Grinch it up. I'm sure controlling the camera with the shoulder buttons is going to be a really good idea.
Who grown-ups and children alike fear the Grinch, but they hope that through hugs he may change just an inch. The mean one must test different ways to evade all the Who hugs and friendly advances they've made.
Okay. I don't see... Is it there? Is the kid gonna pop up because the yellow... Oh, there it is. Okay. The LOD is so bad that it's hard to see in the distance. I'm sure that's gonna make this a lot easier to play. What do I do with this snowman? Is it just for decoration? I guess so. A lot of these buttons, at least right now, don't really do anything. Give me a moment, I'm just gonna drink some water. Ugh. As per usual, my throat's just doing annoying things when I'm trying to speak. Oh, I can get up here, so I can get rid of this. I assume I can get rid of this. Why else would this be here, right? Is it just little lore? I can go first person. That might be useful. Oh, I do have a toggle for, analog and digital, but it's not, like, the right bind, I don't think. I'll have to fix that later. But yeah, I thought there'd be a way to get rid of this, but maybe I need to get something else that I don't have yet. That could be the case. Oh, wow, so, does this reorient the camera? It does, just not in a very good way.
The mission book outlines the Grinch's to-do list. Using this, the mean one knows there's nothing that he's missed. One important task is breaking holiday gifts. Just thinking of this deed, the Grinch spirit lifts.
If only you could not be recognized. Alright, so you jump on a present, and you do that 500 times, apparently. Oh, that guy doesn't like that. Oh, kid.
Hey, who are you?
Get away from me, you little brat. Little shithead. Alright. So apparently there's going to be some stealth mechanic here. Some disguise.
The Grinch just discovered a small rotten egg. Take it, O mean one, whether you steal or beg. This vile, fragile item's your most useful tool. You plop it in Grinch gadgets to give them more fuel.
Alright, cool. This is a very tutorial-heavy game, huh? The controls for this are really something else, I gotta say. So is there not a way to, like, run in some sections? Like, you just walk at this slow pace in some of these areas arbitrarily? It seems not like the best idea. There's another kid. So yeah, he's like guarding presents and stuff, and I guess there's got to be like a way to deal with these stupid kids, but we don't have like a disguise or something to deal with that yet. So is it like a Metroidvania? Do you come back later when you get like the power up? Is that what this game's doing? It's like a wall there. It looks like it's breakable. There might be something beyond this. More presents or something. Wow, this frame rate is real bad. Yeah, so we want to stay clear of that kid. There's an adult. I don't know what these phone booths are for, but yeah, a lot of them are guarding presents and stuff. I don't know if you just like book it. Or do they run? They just run? Or they go to like the guard or something? Okay. I'm not sure what that guy's plan is. So there's like mail. There was like a checklist to deal with mail. But I can't seem to interact with this, so I don't know what the... Yeah, this guy, I thought this guy would be more threatening. Oh, there we go. Okay, I guess that gets rid of him. Can I do that for the kid as well? Or any of these kids? Yeah, this game's certainly dumpy so far. Some of this, though, is just like the version, perhaps. This was released, I think, on 3 platforms. I think this was released on Dreamcast, PlayStation, and PC, maybe. Might be like a PC version of some kind. Okay, so kids seem to be invincible little fuckers. You can dodge their attacks, but you can't seem to get rid of the kids. Not with breath, anyway. Presents seem to be of different values. So it's not like you literally have to get... You literally have to get, like, you know... 500 presents destroyed individually. They'll just have, like, their own random number, I guess. Some presents are worth more than other presents. Yeah, the stealth mechanics, for the most part, don't seem to be particularly important. Yeah, those presents aren't worth shit. Read the sign.
I can't wait that long. I must find a way to change the time of that clock.
Okay. Can't bust the door down, huh? Can't get up there. Yeah, this game's mega crust. Mega crusty gaming right here. Okay. We got like a music mechanic. Can I not grab the ledge to get up here? Guess not. I guess there's no reason to. I cannot emphasize how poorly this game controls. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It'd be really funny if I could ground pound the kid. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. I'm still not really sure what the hugging does, though. Like, there's no... I guess, is there a health meter? Is the bottom right my health? I'm not really sure what the bottom right means, but maybe that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, I guess it is. Something changed with the color of it or something. I have no idea what that creature was, but I guess it's dangerous. And hitting presents gives you health back? Or something. I don't know. This game is a little weird. A little hard to figure out. What was this whole checklist again? Missions. Yeah, there was the mail thing. I don't know how to shuffle the mail. I don't know if, like, the mailboxes matter to that or what. Smashing snowmen is an objective, but I don't know how to do that. It might be a really jank ground pound. I'm pretty sure I tried that a few times. I didn't do anything, but maybe it's just really specific. Freaking little bugger. Maybe breathing on it? Doesn't seem to work. Okay, it's just really jank. All right. So the ground pound is just really hard to pull off. So I guess there's a bunch of snowmen I have to go back for. Oh, the music kills you or something. Can I just not turn that off?
The tiptoeing Grinch is a master of stealth. If slyness were riches, he'd own a vast wealth.
What does that mean?
Ouch!
Okay.
Another one!
But what happens if he wakes up? For how tutorial heavy this game is, they're really not explaining much of, like, the important stuff. What does this do? Is it like a save point? Oh, this is where you do your stealth. But, like, wouldn't you need an outfit for that? Okay. Alright, so we got other rooms.
To complete all his missions, the Grinch must collect numerous items, each with a special effect. His book contains a record of what he must find to use in the setting for which it was designed.
Countdown to Christmas Tower. Alright, cool. Still don't know what the eggs are for. Maybe it's for like a slingshot ranged attack that I don't have.
Aha!
A Who cloak. Right, so it's part of the disguise. So I have to find like all the pieces to the disguise and then my life becomes a lot easier. Is that how that works? Oh. Okay. Well, I got a piece of the disguise, I guess, so I go out of here. I can't go up there. It's just a joke elevator, I guess. Oh, he sees me. This ground pound really does not work very well. That's kind of true for everything in this game so far, though. It just doesn't work very well. Does it seriously hurt me to just jump, like, underneath a platform like that? So, what's this about? Is this another entrance? Why is this opening? I guess it's just there for aesthetics? Okay. A lot of confusing things about this game. Let me check the missions. Launching eggs into houses. Maybe that's what that is then. So that's like opens up to throw eggs in. But I don't have a means to throw eggs as far as I know. So that doesn't really help me a whole lot. I'm pressing a lot of buttons in first person. Nothing's happening. What a interesting video game. And there's like a whole higher area there that I can't reach. So I last night saw a movie. I saw Godzilla -1. It had a limited showing in my city. I didn't actually think it would get a showing at all. But it did, because I guess it's been popular, so they wanted to strike while the iron was hot and give it to Canada. Because originally it was just like a US showing. But I guess in the past few weeks they decided to push it out to Canada as well. So I was fortunate enough to be able to watch it.
Some
It was good.
scoundrels are awkward, clumsy, dumb, and so slow, but the Grinch is more sprightly than your average foe. He can hang onto ledges and swing round a pole, move right and move left to reach his roguish goal.
Yeah, so see, I remember this. I remember this silliness. Yeah, I remember, like, doing this looking ridiculous. He guards against my bad breath by putting his pink bucket up against him. Very good. Oh, wow, everything just wants to kill you here.
Ouch!
What's the point of being up here if you just get wrecked? It just seems like it's a death sentence being up here. Fuck this place. Just like a big troll area.
Hey!
What a mess of a video game. It's technically playable, but not by much.
Hey, who are you?
I like how these kids just combo hug you. These kids got the tech.
Another one!
They got the hugging tech. But yeah, I want to remind anyone who may be watching the VOD for this, or perhaps watching it live. I don't expect many live viewers because it's fucking Christmas Eve. I'm also streaming a bit earlier, so I don't expect much in the way of viewership, especially when a lot of other people are streaming. But, hey, Quartzy, welcome. But for those just coming in, I want to emphasize this game controls phenomenally terrible. I got a blueprint piece for binoculars. That's cool. So I guess if I go back to the base or whatever, I can make those and use them for something. Dude, this game has no analog support. So it's purely D-pad for a 3D platformer. And I control the camera with L2 and R2, and it's inverted. So L2 moves it to the right, and R2 moves it to the left. And there's no way to move the camera up or down, because there's no analog support. So, you know, all fun things to keep in mind. Oh yeah, I guess I have max, right? So, like, I'm gonna go into max mode. And there might be a few things max could do. I'm not sure exactly what... I haven't seen anything obvious for max to do here, but I guess I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, we're just grinching it up. Grinching it up today. I don't think you can actually, like, climb up there. You just have to, like, shoot him with, like, a thing that we don't have yet. Some, like, sniper weapon or whatever that uses those eggs.
Another one!
I'm also not really sure what happens when you complete an objective in this. Maybe you, like, get an item or something. Because this game has a quadrillion amount of missions. Like, just a whole lot. This game seems to be just a whole lot in general. There's a present down there, but I think that might be next to that music. No, it wasn't. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely a video game made by some kind of humans. I'm not really sure which kind, but probably not the kind that should be making video games. That's been my conclusion so far. Hope people are liking the new CRT effect going on here. I messed with it probably for 40 minutes or even an hour to kind of tweak it. Might still need some more tweaks, but I'm pretty happy with the results. The new VTube Studio update is quite solid.
Ouch!
It's definitely one of the best updates they've put out. But a lot of the other updates they've done haven't really applied much to anything I can do. So it's nice to have something that I actually can use for something. Okay. Yeah, so it might be... This might be the kind of game where you gotta go back and forth to your base and do stuff on build unlocks or something, and then come back to the same level and do the rest of the stuffs. It might be kind of formatted a bit like a Metroidvania. Okay, there's like a roof up there, and I see there's like a blueprint up there. So I guess the strat here would be to go on this. If I can get on it. Holy crap. There we go. What was the button again? They gave me the controls once, and then I kind of forgot. Okay, there we go. Okay. Rotten egg launcher. Yep, I need that. That seems to be needed for many, many things. So then I probably want to go back.
Another one.
I probably want to go back to the base and then get my binoculars and rotten egg launcher. But I'm just getting some snowmen in the meantime. I don't know if this game remembers your objectives, because I haven't gone back yet. So I don't know, like, if you leave, if it saves them, or if it only remembers the ones that you completed. I'm pretty close to getting all the snowmen destroyed. I also see there's a blueprint up here, and I have no idea how you're expected to reach it. Oh, I guess that's how.
Gotcha.
Oh, I don't even have the whole blueprints. Okay. Okay, so you have to get pieces of them. I see. Gotta get pieces of them, and I don't have all the pieces, so going back to base wouldn't actually do anything. Alright. I hope people are having a good holidays. Hope they're enjoying themselves. It's been pretty busy in general. A lot of stuff going on around the house and such. But there's theoretically a little bit of downtime, so I wanted to sneak in a stream while I could. This probably won't be a super long stream. I don't really expect it to go longer than a couple hours, but we'll see. I definitely don't want to go on too long because there are other family obligations and stuff and various festive events. You know how it be. Alright, I already went up here and there was nothing. I already got the stuff up there anyway. I already went in that building. I don't think I have a full disguise for this to do anything, or do I? Apparently I do. Oh, apparently I do. So, I'm not sure what this lets me do. Does it just make it so I don't get attacked? I guess so. I guess it just makes it so I don't get comboed to death. Does the music still bother me? Yes. So I think one of the big problems with this game, other than the really obvious stuff, big problem with this game is that it's very hard to see what you're doing in a 3D platformer because you can't control the camera very well. Oh, this is the mail area. This is where you do the mail shenanigans. Okay. It's very hard to see what you're doing, and the line of distance for objects is extremely low. So stuff just kind of pops in and out, and it makes it really hard to kind of get a lay of the land to see what objectives you want to complete, right? So there's a lot of that going on. We got a little fucker here. I don't know. He doesn't seem to really care about me. He just creepily follows me around when I'm in the costume. I don't know if, like, the costume's a proper mechanic. Like, if you want to use the costume for this bit, or if you want to, be fully Grinched up.
What are you doing?
Well, apparently that still is a problem. Okay. So there's this whole stealth system here. It's a pretty narrow field of vision. Locked from the inside. This is a max area.
Go, Max!
Alright, let's see, let's see. Oh, this is how you open the doors, right? You get Max to do it or something. Is that the trick? And you, like, go to the color-coded areas to know where the hell you're going? Is that their system? And they have numbers, too? Okay. Alright, this is a slightly civilized. I'll give them that. Like, there's some thought put into navigating at least this area. You know, they kind of give you a little bit to work with, so you're not completely lost. Because otherwise, this would just be an inscrutable maze, and you wouldn't know anywhere anything is. It's still pretty mazy regardless, but at least this is something I can work with. So let's see. If I can find, like, a purple area... Oh, there's an X to bark. An essential feature. I'm pretty sure the door is purple, right? But yeah, there's, like, other routes. Oh, okay, you can get Max to destroy presents, too. Interesting. Okay, I see. So I guess I want to go into all the holes, then. It doesn't really sound right, the way that I said that, but we'll work with it. This just leads me back here. That's where I came from, actually. So I started at green. All right. Oh, here's purple. There we go. I like the stealth music here. It's very, very good. Oh, you can't go back in from here. Weird. Oh, Max can't go through that door for some reason? What? Well, that's odd. You could go through the other door, but not this one? Oh, it's because I didn't unlock it. Oh, okay. Even though the door was clearly open. I still didn't have it unlocked, apparently. Oh, this is an interesting video game. Alright, so we already opened that one, but we didn't go through the blue, right? I don't think I did the blue. I may not have done the yellow. What's this? Oh, that needs, like, the Grinch, probably. Oh, it just leads back here. Out this way. We also have red. Not all of the... Oh, there's one. But it's blocked off. Some of these might need the Grinch. Otherwise, I don't know why you would have all the doors, right? The door mechanic would mean that the Grinch would have to go to some of these areas. Maybe this is part of the mail sorting thing. Yeah, they have, like, numbers on them, right? So this is how you mess up the mail, I guess. Is you go to these sections and these numbers and you jumble it all up or something. I guess that's what this is for. Yeah, this game's, like, not the worst game I've ever played or anything. It is rough, though. And I think, as far as Christmas games go, there's such a low amount of them that you just take what you can get, you know? Beggars cannot be choosers if you are super keen on the festive video games. But man, this is definitely not my first choice when it comes to playing a 3D platformer adventure action game. We already did all green, right? Yeah, this is out here. We might be done the max segment then, because I don't think there's any other sections I can go to right now. I think I've been to all of them. It sure seems that way. I think it's probably go back to the Grinch and figure out Grinchy things. Oh. Are you what?
Ouch!
Is this? Oh, I'm not a fan of this. I think only one door can be open at one time. So you can't just, like, unlock all the doors at once. You have to do it one at a time. Oh, that's, that is a choice. Yep. That's what they want you to do. Oh, it's on a timer. I see. Oh, that's even worse.
Boy, I'm good.
So you just have to go to each of these. And mess up the mail. You gotta do it for each one and get next to the door. Okay, so purple is done. Next is this one to orange.
Go, Max!
And I gotta... Can I go back? No, like, you can't even go back this way, so they make it even more annoying to make you only go through this route. Alright, so let's look for 2. Here we are. I mean, this isn't terrible, but it's definitely more convoluted than it needs to be. At least the timer seems to stop, so they don't soft lock you or something. Okay, I wonder what happens if you get caught. Do you have to redo... Oh, we're gonna find out, I guess. Does it make you redo the mail sorting for each section? No, it does not. Okay. Alright, we'll just start here at 3.
Go, Max!
Can Max get caught? I wonder. This is a very interesting section of the game. Alright, so where... Yeah, it says 3, but where's the entrance? There it is. I hope people are enjoying this this wonderful video game. This truly magnificent, Grinched up game. Yeah, like I was saying, yeah, Godzilla -1 solid. It's a good movie. I don't think I've seen a Godzilla film before. Pretty sure that was my first one. I might have seen some of Godzilla in 1999, but it was so long ago, I don't think it counts, and it was like just a random thing I watched on TV. If I did watch it at all.
What are you doing?
Okay. I guess I didn't anticipate that correctly. Now this is... We already did 3. It's already opened anyway, so we'll know the ones we did because they're opened. Okay, now we need to do 4.
Go, Max!
Yeah, the movie's solid. It's got some pretty fun ideas. It's like just it takes place after right after World War II has ended in Japan, and does a pretty fun idea of, like, you know, what if Japan has to take care of a, you know, horrible monster and deal with a horrible monster after World War II when they've been completely defeated and stripped of most of their resources and, like, you know, ability to fight back and stuff. So how they handle that and that sort of idea, it's pretty cool.
But what is happening? Dad? Dad? Daddy Who, could you come here, please?
Just a minute, dear. I've got to finish this, and I'll be right with you.
Now we have a mega door. I don't really understand, though, how I'm screwing up the mail. I don't really understand their mail system. Oh, so this is open now.
What are you doing?
Oh, well. I'm not sure which way that was. I guess I just gotta stop getting caught by the camera. Even though it's kind of tricky not to do that. But yeah, the movie focuses a lot around like
Hard. Is like
Heart
a
of Stone, more resistant to exhausting situations. Okay. Focuses more around like the trauma of World War II and stuff like that, and
Gotcha.
rotten egg launcher blueprint piece again. And so it's very focused on the people and stuff, but it's really cool. I quite enjoyed it. Wish they would make more movies that did stuff like that. And it was a little surprising too that there were like a pretty notable amount of people in the theater watching like a subtitle only film, like foreign film. That's pretty cool to see. It was also one of the more respectful, quiet theater audiences that I've ever experienced. People were like shockingly quiet and not popcorn munching 24/7. There was very little in the way of popcorn munching.
Who are you? Well, you're
The Grinch.
I think that was the thing from the movie. I saw the movie a fair amount when it was newer. Like, I saw it at least a few times around Christmas. Been a very long time since I've seen it, but there was one thing that I was reminded of by one of my friends, Duke Donuts. I was reminded about a horrible fucking scene that I don't think was in every version of the film, but there was like an eggnog guzzling scene, like a contest that the Grinch was taking part in, and it had like bizarre fetishes in it, like inflation, where his like belly was getting all like large and stuff from guzzling all the eggnog. It's a really fucking gross, bizarre scene, and I remember seeing that as a kid and not really thinking much of it because, you know, you don't usually think of that kind of stuff when, you know, you're not brain poisoned by, you know, society and the internet.
Yeah.
Okay, I got all the blueprint pieces of rotten egg launcher. So now I gotta go back to the base and make it. So that's probably everything I can do here. Yeah, it's in all the ads for the Grinch movie. Yeah, you're most likely correct. That sounds about right. That's the kind of thing they would put in a trailer.
Ow! Ow!
There's probably a way to deal with that music, but also couldn't I just still wreck the present anyway?
Ow!
No, I guess not. They don't make it possible. So you gotta find a way to deal with that, I guess. Did I get all the snowmen? No, I'm missing one. But it might maybe be a case I can't get it. It might be in an inaccessible location. I need a special item or something. If I'd known you could break the snowman, I would have done that right away. Like, if I knew I had the ability. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I can probably get that.
Another one!
Mission done.
Yeah, Grinch!
Well done. I was kind of hoping there'd be more to it than that, other than just him doing that, but what are you gonna do? I guess I'm done here and gotta go make that launcher. Okay, so now I don't know where I am and where the exit is because this game has like a line of sight that is so small. I think it's here. Yeah, see, like, you can't even see it, like, unless you're right next to it. What a video game. You know, something else that I find pretty funny about Godzilla Minus One is just, once again, highlighting how silly Godzilla looks, you know? Godzilla's a very goofy-looking monster. See, what? Oh, they're like shitty slide puzzles. I only have one piece of it. I see, so it's a stupid slide puzzle for babies. It's just a baby slide puzzle. You gotta rotate it. Okay, so it's not as baby, because you have to rotate it. So there's like a little bit of thought put into it. And it probably would look something like this. That seems correct. Probably needs to be in the bottom, though. Yeah, I think I'm close to figuring... Yeah, it's something close to this. I might need to swap them. There's no reference point, right? So I have nothing to look at to see what this is supposed to be, but this looks like it matches up close-ish. I think the real way to know what you're looking for is if these things match, like the squiggly lines. If you match the squiggly lines, you should be able to figure it out. Like if it looks like it's a coherent thing. So probably looking at the other stuff won't help too much. Yeah, that fits. It's not just a matter of rotating this so it makes some amount of sense. I could be full of shit, though. Wait, that looks right, almost. It could be I have it upside down, though. Like, this would still be... Yeah, I think... There we go. That's it. And he uses his wacky, wonderful machine.
The rotten egg launcher's a brilliant invention, as the smell that it brings causes more than just tension. Once an eggshell breaks open and vile fumes escape, who eyes glaze over and who mouths can only gape. When the Grinch needs to hassle the Who's from afar, he turns to his launcher with a hearty har-har. Few things irk him more than Who's equipped to resist the daze and confusion brought on by rotten mist.
Very good. Now, I'm not sure what that accomplishes, though, because the Who's have not really been a problem. Like, I can brush them off pretty easily. Their damage doesn't seem notable. They don't really seem like they're that big of a deal. But there must be some use this has. Maybe you can use it to break some presents or something. I don't know. Maybe that's how you deal with the music stuff, is you just shoot the presents from afar. Could be something like that. Or maybe use Max. Maybe it was just use Max was the answer. I don't know. So, yeah, I can't go to these other stages yet. They still want me to go to the first stage, it looks like. Yeah. I'm genuinely not sure what this rotten egg launcher is actually useful for, but I will have to find out. Shooting presents would make sense, because there were those couple presents that were like hanging up in that area. Maybe you can deal with these stupid bee things with the launcher. Oh, that's how you like select stuff. Okay, that's how you use this. All right. Oh boy, these are inverted controls. Oh boy, inverted aiming, my favorite. Okay, those things are invincible. Oh, you know what it might be useful for? That stupid dude who's got like the paint can. The stupid paint can. No, it reacts to the presents being shot, but you can't actually damage them, it looks like. So that's useless for that. But yeah, there's a guy with like the paint. I don't know what he was protecting or what his purpose was, but he's an option, I suppose. What about these things? These seem like an objective, but I can't do anything to them. Let me review my objectives. Mayor statue. Eggs. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, so launching eggs into the houses. Right. So I think that's what this is used for. I don't think it's used for anything else then. It's just for, like, this part. So you just, like, shoot them in here.
It's gonna smell like Santa's socks.
Thanks for sharing. Very much appreciate that. This is what all Grinch gamers crave. So we gotta find little holes where we shoot all our eggs. Did we go? We went in this building. We just couldn't get to the top. So I guess one thing that's going to really suck about this part is that you have to constantly keep looking up. Oh man, aiming this is awful. Because I can't, like, get precision because it's on a D-pad. Alright, maybe it's not that precise. That still counted. It still counted. Yeah, there's not an easy way to look up. You just gotta do this. And hope that you see something. Alright, there's another one. I don't know. I didn't get this one? Okay. Oh, there's another. Okay, yeah, it's not too precise. You don't have to get it dead on, so at least there's that. That's tolerable, I suppose. Man, this sure is some Grinched Gaming. It's everything I wanted it to be, for sure. I am not at all disappointed in this product. I bet this was totally worth full price. Okay, so if you've shot them already, they have the green gas. The smell. I notice how there's just a lot of, like, errors in the geometry in this game. Oh, there's one. Yeah, they kind of give you little hints with, like, the door sound effect, opening and closing. Well, not door, but, you know, window. Those kinds of windows are pretty old school now, huh? Like, nobody uses them or makes them anymore. I'm gonna assume that they don't because of, like, security reasons. And also because it's just... What's the word? Not good. Not a good way to keep, like... Keep your house cold or warm. Depending on the season. With, like, air conditioners and stuff like that. Heaters. All that. Probably not the best idea to have stuff like this. So I think there's 10 total, right? So I gotta keep looking for holes. Oh yeah, that's the painting guy. I don't know if a disguise helps at all here. He doesn't seem to be affected by the egg launcher, so it's most likely only just for this objective. And then I guess maybe it'll give me something to help make another thing so I can do more of other things. That's how this game works. Oh, there's one. So we got 3 more, I guess. See, normally when I play games, I try to find the best version to play, even if sometimes that is modded. But there are exceptions that I make because sometimes you want to play the version that you played. And I played the PS1 version, so I'm playing probably the worst version of this game just because it's the one that I played when I was smaller. Okay. I am... Oh, is that one to shoot into, or is that... No, that's fake. Okay. Oh, there's one. Unless I also did this. No, I already did this. See, that's the thing about this game that really fucking grinds my gears. Is that you can't tell anything of what's going on and what you're doing unless you're, like, right up to it. Because it won't even, like, render important objectives unless you're just right in its face. So you don't really know what you've done or where things are until you just waste your time running up to it. It's almost like I deliberately chose a game that I thought might have been really bad. And you know, like, if the other versions are better, like the Dreamcast version, PC version, if that does exist, if they're better, you know, the game would obviously be better. Like, just fixing the controls would do wonders. Fixing the controls would do wonders for this game's playability. It still wouldn't address all of my...
Hey, who are you?
Fuck off, kid. It still wouldn't address all my complaints, but it's a start. Oh, there's one right there. It won't open, though. Maybe this won't open until I get up there? But that clearly is one of those things. There it is. Okay, it just took forever to open. Alright. That one was a little more hidden. So probably the last couple are not going to be easy to spot. I'm going to have to really pay attention here. I might be on awkward angles. Oh, music just cut off. Yeah, the music doesn't really have a good loop, huh? It just kind of cuts out and then just restarts. Okay, so maybe... What's up there? I think they want you to get up there. Maybe you do get these presents by, like, going along this, like, climbing it or walking along it or something. I just don't have the means to go up there. That looks like an area you can get to. And there's this little bugger. Come on. There we are. There we are. Okay. I'm not seeing stuff. You know, this bad breath thing seems kind of useless. I guess it gives you a present, right? It makes those guys go away. And they drop presents, so maybe I should be breathing on more of the adults. Sorry for the microphone pop. I've been doing that a bit lately. I think it's because my mic's not, like, positioned properly. Yeah, that might be a little better. Okay. Yeah, some of the presents are going to be on, like, the adults, and I guess I just blow on them. This stupid little horrible insect thing. Which doesn't seem to be attacking me, oddly enough. You know, one thing this game reminds me of, even though it has very little to do with what I'm thinking of, Unreal Tournament 2004 had, like, a shitload. Not a shitload, but a pretty notable amount of, like, Christmas maps that you could play on. And back when that game was, like, active and had players and stuff, I remember playing that quite a bit. There were, like, some... Like, they kind of went by different names, but they were, like, some people called them rat maps. I think Counter-Strike players, for their equivalent of those maps, called them rat maps a lot. But basically, the idea is that you're, like, the size of a toy or something like that, and everything's large in, like, a human-lived environment. And that basically... The whole idea being... Oh, there's one. And that looks like I didn't get that one. And the whole idea being that, you know, it's a neat novelty, right? So it's like really... It was really fun to, like, have that perspective. One left, okay. Really fun to have that perspective. And there were some Christmas ones. And I remember them being really neat. Like, they were really cool. I think I have some of them downloaded, actually, but... maybe if I don't have time, like, tomorrow, because I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow. Probably not. Like, Christmas Day, I don't think that's gonna happen. So this probably be the only Christmas-themed stream that I do for this year. But, you know, if not, maybe I'll think about doing something like that next year when I ideally have more time. But who knows what next year's gonna be like. But, oh, I got that one, too. But I remember them being really cool. And they'd just be fun to explore again. And look around in, even if they don't have any real players. But, like, one of the one of the maps I remember spending a decent amount of time on was not only just really well made and had good visuals, but it also was mostly played as like a sniper map. I don't remember exactly like what they called those servers or game mode, but basically it was like a one-shot, one-hit kill type thing typically, I think. I think so. And, you know, you would just hide in various like hiding spots and snipe people that you would see, and you try and find where they were hiding and trying to snipe you. And, you know, it was like basically a simple deathmatch concept, but with the twist of it kind of being like hide and seek. And it was really neat. I remember it being quite fun, even if sometimes it was frustrating depending on who you were up against on those servers, because as it goes in competitive games, there's always going to be someone who's better than you. And I was just okay. I've never been like super amazing at competitive games, but I'm like decent at I'm decent at multiplayer like shooters. I would say I'm decent, like above average, which, considering how high the skill ceiling is for a lot of those games, that probably isn't saying much. But I think for Unreal Tournament 2004 at least, I was pretty adept, and I'm still pretty good at it. I still have skills, muscle memory, and stuff that hasn't really left. So finding this last window is gonna be awful, isn't it? It's probably gonna be in the worst spot, and I have this stupid little fucking bee that won't leave me alone, and I have no idea how to get rid of it. Oh, that's how you do it, okay. Well, that makes that better. Alright, so we already got a window there. We got that one. So this last one might be really tough to locate. Because once again, they don't make this easy. Simply because the render distance is so bad in this. Good luck finding anything ever. This sure is a video game, I tell you what. Something that can help is the audio cue, because you might, if you're lucky, hear the window open. But you have to be pretty close. I don't think there'd be any on that, because that's not a home. Maybe when there's these things to replenish your ammo, that might be a hint as to the general location of a window. Or they're just arbitrarily placed and it's not a hint for anything. Well, it might be. I mean, there is a window right there next to that, so that might be a way to know. I also see there's a present up there. I don't know how you get there, though. Probably the same way you get to the other locations, a power-up I don't have. Okay, there's one over there, but I probably got it. Oh, nope, nope. I think this is the last one. No, never mind. It took forever to render in. I got that one. Wah wah. This is certainly something. I wonder how many missions you have to do before you can move on to the next area. Do you think this game is just designed for full sickos? And just makes you 100% every area before moving on to the next? It wouldn't shock me if that's the way this is made. It could be a full sickos game. Okay. I still don't know what's going on with this guy over here. Maybe the missions might help. Oh, it says painting the mayor's posters. Right, so you get the paint thing from this guy, the paint bucket from this guy. But how do you get the paint bucket from him? How does that work? Like, how do I get it away from him? But see, he doesn't respond to the breath. And he doesn't respond to the egging. The butt stomp doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, no, it did something. Ah, okay, there we go. That was kind of funny, actually. Okay, so now I can go to these posters and do that. Okay. I see, I see. While I desperately try to look for the final window as well. Which seems to be very well hidden. So, good luck finding that, I guess. But now we can do the posters as well, so that's another little objective.
Hey!
Oh, fuck off, kid. Where'd you even come from? Probably came from the ether. How do I switch? Oh, you don't. You just go up to it.
Take this!
Haha, clown mode. You ever notice how the internet really picked up on clowns being like a negative thing? Where it's like, haha, clown emoji. If you say something I don't like. Aha, clowns. You know, they really ruined... Like, Valve really ruined a lot of the discourse on Steam discussions and, like, user reviews and stuff. By, introducing the gesture emote reaction thing that, like, lets you farm a bunch of Steam points. Because there's a bunch of, like, weirdo losers who try to get internet points to get, like, backgrounds and emoji collections and stuff on Valve's ecosystem. And they'll just deliberately post a bunch of reaction bait so people give them a bunch of gesture reactions for and by doing that they get more points. So you just get a bunch of people posting a bunch of toxic shit on purpose just so they get points. I don't know why they thought that would be a good idea. Yeah, this last window is really just not easy to find. I'm probably just going to end up finding it on accident. Well, there's an egg here. But it's probably for a window I already got. That doesn't count as a window. But maybe... I don't hear anything, though. Oops. I've got to do that. Yeah, this is just only a little bit jank. Just a little bit. I wonder what the consequence of failure is in this. Like, if you do die, like, do you lose progress in any way? Oh my gosh, what do they want me to do here? They want me to do, like, a perfect swing? Is it, like, some big super swing? I don't seem to gain any more momentum by doing it any longer. Maybe it's just, like, a positioning thing. Oh, okay, I see. It's like it's the timing of the swing. I'm learning all the Grinch tech for my absolute guaranteed full playthrough of this. I'm definitely not just playing this for like a short while and then not playing it again forever or a year or something. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other windows except that one. There's a poster over there, but... And there's like... They imply that you can jump from there. Maybe you can, but it's like a really weird jump if that's the case. And I don't know, the game seems to not let you get up there. You just slide off. So I assume the roof would do the same. I'm not like seeing an easy way to get in there. It could just be a really weird jump. Or maybe you need like a Grinch copter. I think that's one of the items. Because otherwise, how would you reach any of this stuff, right? Like, I don't see a way. Yeah, that last window is probably like the only way to even see it or hit it would be if you probably got in a higher elevation. Something that we can't seem to reach right now. That would be my guess. It's probably just inaccessible straight up. Alright, there's another one of those posters. Looks like I can get up here pretty easily. There we are. Oh, I didn't get that one either. I'm sure the speed run for this is completely off the chain. It got crazed, meticulous routes. It definitely looks like something you can break. Oh. Oh, okay. The egg launcher does have another purpose. Secret tech for the egg launcher. All these ridiculously in-depth mechanics. Maybe if you shoot this a bunch of times, they do break.
Hey!
'Cause it did react. It did react. See? Maybe it's just multiple shots, and that's why you get so much ammo for it. No, no, that's not it at all. There's some other thing you need. Alright, I guess I just keep an eye out for more posters. There we are. 'Cause I'm definitely gonna need to, make sure that I complete this video game, right? Definitely happening. Absolutely. 100% guaranteed that it is gonna be a game that I totally finish. I do wonder how messed up this game ends up being. If you just, like, you know, stick with it. Probably gets pretty rough. It's like, this is only the first level. It could be a lot worse than the next one, and could just get progressively more terrifying as we go. Not that I really wish to invest the time to find out, but it's an amusing thought to have. We already got the poster up here, right? Yeah, that's been clowned on. How are our objectives? I don't know how to change the mayor's statue, but that might be, like, related to the getting access to that building for the Christmas clock thing. They sure want a lot of gifts squashed down. Like, I'm not even halfway through that objective. Where the hell are all the gifts at? I figure probably if you get inside that building, there's probably 1 million of them in there or something. It's probably just that. Like, they inflate the numbers by having a bunch of them in one spot. That would be my guess.
Ouch!
These stupid bee things are just constantly coming after you. And yeah, I don't know how to get inside here. They say change the clock, right? Do you just shoot it? Oh. Wow, these people are dumb. If it was 8 o'clock during winter, it would be dark. There would not be sun. At least not where I live. It's gonna start getting dark in like a half hour where I live. There's not much sunlight left to be enjoyed. Not that we really get much to begin with. It's so friggin' cloudy and overcast during this time of the year. Although yesterday we did get a nice little break. We had some cloudless skies for the most part. That was a refreshing change from the norm.
Ouch!
This door doesn't want to open. Do I need to get, like, more stars or something? Was this, like, a max thing again? I got inside of here, and, we got a big set piece, but I don't see anything to do here. It clearly is an area I can get to, thanks to the janky camera breaking the geometry.
Ouch!
Oh, you just used triangle for some reason. I was never told and introduced at all, but sure, why not? Again, for how tutorial heavy this game is, it doesn't really seem to tell you things when it matters. These all look like they're mysteriously present shaped, but I can't seem to do anything with them. And this also might be something I can interact with. I don't know. I'm not sure what this room is for. Maybe it's just here to have a good time. Or maybe Max can do something in that room. Check out the other ones. Oh, security. So we got stealth. Does it, like, just reset me if they... Nope, they just chase me. Oh. It's like Wind Waker. We got Wind Waker stealth here. Except there's no barrel for me to hide in. Are they faster than me? Yes. Yes, they are. This looks like this is going to be really annoying. This does not look like it's going to be fun. Is there any way for me to take him out? No. So we have invincible security guards for some reason. Would the disguise help? Nah, it never helped with the camera, so why would it help with this? The disguise wouldn't actually do anything. It's just a stupid game of patience and knowing what the guards are gonna do. I guess you just stay here, wait for him to turn around, or... Really? Yeah, this is gonna suck. This might actually be where I quit the game. Because I do not have patience for this type of thing. This is like one of these stupid ass sections where they just make you wait and stuff. For those who have watched me play games for you in the past and have watched me long enough, you might know something about me. And it's that I have a kind of a pet peeve with games that make you dick around and wait forever for things to happen. Games that just are designed to waste your fucking time. I have issues with that. This isn't so far the worst of it that I've seen or anything, but I'm just when that stuff starts happening in a game I'm already don't like. Yeah, it tends to be a pretty big L. Grinch copter, yeah, I knew it. I knew there was a Grinch copter. I think he mentioned it in, like, the opening of the game. So I guess, like, this is the area where you would get the blueprints for it or something. So that might be how that works. And then you get your Grinch copter to Grinch it up. Maybe that's why you get so many rotten eggs. Maybe it shares the same ammo pool. Uh-oh. This looks like bad. Fucking hell. But I don't understand what it wants me to do there. Like, I see their security stuff, but how do you not get detected? Like, I didn't see lasers or any... Like, the visual indicators seem to be extremely minimal. Ugh. Of course, because I wasn't sneaking. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that makes no sense. And I guess that's where you deface the statue. But like... I don't understand how that's supposed to work. Maybe you're just supposed to jump over them. That could be it. You like go around? Hey Alt, welcome. Good Mega Mean Butt. Nope. Can I not just fucking... Do I have to shoot it with an egg or something? Hope you're having a Merry Xmas, Christmas, holidays of happiness. Although, since, you know, I know you, it's probably just whatever. Just another day. It's, like, slightly more eventful for me just because, like, my brother's here and stuff. So, like, I haven't seen my brother in person for a couple years. So, you know, there's that novelty. I'll be doing socializing with them, after this stream, most likely. Which probably won't go on for too much longer. Maybe it's like you just gotta sneak through it. I doubt it. But yeah, you can't seem to go around it either. Jumping might work, but the no. Oh, you know what it is? I think you have to shoot, like, the switch to turn them off or something. Because there is, like, a switch, and it didn't seem to let me interact with it. So it might be that I have to shoot the switch with the egg launcher. By the way, Alt, if you don't know anything about this game, it sucks. That's like the main thing to know about it. Also, the controls are awful. This is a 2000 video game release for the PlayStation 1, and it has no analog support. So everything's on the D-pad, and I control the camera rotation left and right inverted with the L2 and R2. So that's how that's going. Okay. Yeah, so I probably just shoot this. I don't know how specific the hitbox is, but I can't seem to get any more precise than that. That unfortunately does not seem to be doing anything. And also the controls are inverted for aiming because they're psychos. Everything's inverted in this game. Now, in fairness, there might be an option. Of course there's not. Why would there be? What even are the stereo and mono? That's it. I was hoping for some fancy surround sound, personally. Yeah, I guess, like, the switch maybe only works if you're right up to it. But I genuinely don't know what they want from me with this. Shoot. Shoot this. Nothing. Shoot that. Nothing. The best guess I have... Like, I figured you just go around, right? And this, like, you know, maybe it's because I'm not sneaking and I have to go around it. Or maybe it is just simply jump. Maybe. I think it might have worked. It's just that I didn't get the next jump correctly. I think. A little inscrutable. They don't tell you anything. Especially for a first level, they really just kind of don't explain anything. Other than over-explain the things that don't need explanation. Yeah, this game's very selective about its instructions. They only want to tell you so much. Maybe there's something else I need to do. Like, maybe that's my issue. No, that just wraps around. Thanks, Alt. Thanks. I hope the Xmas is good for you as well. Nope, that does nothing.
Out of here!
Out of here! Yeah, I think I was on something with the jumps. Maybe I was just not jumping in the right spot, or yeah, maybe it was just not timed correctly. Jumping, though, in that section is kind of rough because the camera is shit, and you can't move it up or down. So you're kind of guessing a little because the depth perception isn't fantastic in this, especially when this game is so shitty looking. So it's a little hard to kind of follow. Okay, let me see. Just the way these things are positioned is really odd to me. Let me look a little more. So, like, it's so hard to tell because of, like, everything's so low poly. Unless you're, like, just straight up into its face. It's really hard to tell what shit actually looks like and where it's pointing. It might be maybe I got caught because, like, I ran into this, where this, like, was looking. Maybe there's, like, a blind spot. It would be nice if there was a way to see these lasers. I've already tried shooting this multiple times. It doesn't seem to do anything. To disable anything. Like, I would think, oh, you would disable these, right? But the only way that you might disable them is with the switch, but I've tried interacting with it, and it doesn't seem to work. Like, is there a blind spot? I don't think there is. I think if I walked over here, it would trip this, pointing over this direction, right? So I'm not sure what they want me to do. This is kind of inscrutable. And they all kind of point toward the switch anyway. Oh. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Your breath shows the lasers for some fucking reason. Yeah, that makes sense. Why not? This game's stupid. This game sucks. Yeah, so they do want you to jump. It's just a hell of a lot easier when you see the lasers, but it's still stupid and a pain in the ass because you can't... You can't see the... You can't move the camera up and down. At least as far as I know, you can't. So, like, you're just still kind of guessing? I guess you jump here? This makes sense? There doesn't seem to be, like, a start point. Oh my gosh. And reminder, this is on, like, fucking D-pad. So you can't really be precise. It's kind of just a nightmare. This is awful, dude. I guess from here I could jump, maybe?
That was
Gosh,
easy.
that sucked. I need sculpting tools. How much you want to bet that this just resets as soon as I leave the room? So I can't even do this yet. I need some random tools I don't have. So this is like pointless. Great. So there's probably nothing else to do here, because this just seems to wrap around in a loop.
Out of here! Ouch!
And I don't think there was anything else in the other rooms. I'll double check. But I think this is all just a big circle. It sure as hell looks like it to me, so let me just go. Yeah, so I need some random sculpting tools. Who knows where the heck those are? I guess I could check this downstairs and see if Max can do something down here. Because this room didn't have anything in it. Maybe, like, Max can go inside of these or something.
Go, Max!
No. Because this seems to be a pointless room. Like, there's just nothing in it. I guess I could randomly try Grinch breathing everywhere on objects and see if it does something. Nope. This room seemingly has nothing in it. I'm sure there's something in it, and it's just the game is hiding it really well or just not explaining something. It's one of its favorite bits is not telling you an important thing. Maybe this is one of these games where you want the manual. So as far as I remember, I have like one egg house to find and 2 posters to find. That's some of my objectives. And I am very much struggling to find the house. But I didn't break this, right? Unless this is... No, this is different. I haven't broken this. Man. Love me a crusty, terrible PS1 game. I don't know about you. Not that this was a PS1 exclusive, of course. It was on other platforms, but... You know.
Hey!
And for those who are chomping at the bit for your next Mario RPG remake fix, it'll be soonish. I didn't want to stream the same game multiple times in a row, even though I didn't stream for almost a week. I do like to change it up sometimes. And this is just like a one-shot thing, just for like a day. I won't be going back to this game. So this is just a little nice Christmas diversion. I want to do at least one festive stream, since it's pretty unlikely I'll be able to stream tomorrow.
Hey!
So I just thought it would be a good little festive detour. And it's certainly something. It's certainly something. It's definitely not good, but it is a detour. Not really seeing any more posters, but sometimes they're in weird angles. I think I got that one. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, as kind of per usual, not many people would be watching because it's freaking Christmas Eve and there are time zones and people are busy. So I don't really have expectations. But, you know, if you take a little bit of your time to watch me on such a prestigious day for most, it's very much appreciated. And, you know, there's always the VOD. If you want a Christmas VOD to reflect upon, it will be there. You beat Remake QLex. I don't know how to say his name. You did? That's cool. I don't really know how hard he is, but I guess people say pretty tough. They made him harder in the remake, I'm gonna guess. But, congrats. I'd like to do that. I'd like to do 100% for Mario RPG. I don't think I would do it on stream, because that would eat into a lot of time. But we'll see. I guess it depends on how much extra time it is, or how boring it would be to watch. But, I'm often pretty self-conscious of things I choose to stream and how I stream them, even though in most cases people don't care or they want to see that stuff. So, you know, who knows? Now, something I'm wondering about. Oh, literally he froze me when he says freeze. I've never seen him do that before. Maybe there's something I could do in here now. Or have I not been in this room? No, I've been in here. But I couldn't, like, find anything to do. If I just flip the switch, it just knocks me down. Yeah, there's like a stupid ladder hatch thing. So I'm not sure what this is about. How you get in here. What the point of it is. Very strange. I wonder if Max... Can you flip switches, Max? No. What happens when I bring Max with me? Oh, he just goes through because this game is silly. It doesn't account for Max being an entity. Okay. This seems like a pointless room for now. Something else I need to do with it, I guess. Open it up from another side. It's probably more like a shortcut than it is anything useful. The only other thing that it had in here was the costume. The disguise, which doesn't seem to be super useful either. The disguise, like, kind of just makes it a little easier to move around in. But it might, like, maybe not let me do things like use the Grinch breath or the other abilities. So I assume. I haven't actually tested that, but either way, the disguise doesn't seem to be super helpful. It just, like, it's just a slight inconvenience when some dudes harass you when you're looking around. Yeah, I genuinely have no clue where the final window is, and I'm having a hard time with that. There's another poster. Oh, that's done. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Grinch.
Nice dance. Yeah, Grinch. Yep. Okay.
And the Grinch got to thinking how nice it would be to get some fresh air. Watch the Who's try and ski.
Ah. Okay, apparently that was good enough to get to the next stage. Maybe I'm done here, then. Like, again, Metroidvania elements. Maybe I get something else for the next stage, and then I can complete this area. Because I definitely feel like I've been to almost everywhere, except for, like, a couple inaccessible locations. So it's probably a safe assumption that I've done most of the stuff I can do here. And I would just come back with when I have like a Grinch copter or something to get the rest of the stuff. Like, to kind of clarify, I don't think this is the worst video game ever. Like, this is okay. There are some parts of it that are kind of amusing to me. My main issues really is just how it controls. No analog sticks for, like, analog support for a 3D fucking platformer in the year 2000 on the PS1 is a choice. A very interesting choice that I just do not agree with at all. If it had, like, proper controller support, it would go a long way toward making this more playable and just having a more functional camera. But unfortunately, that's not the reality we live in. Not with this version, at least. Because I would have a much better time with it if that were the case. And, you know, just also, it struggles to run. It's very poorly optimized. Does not look any better than, like, say, Crash Bandicoot or Spyro the Dragon, but has, like, the fucking rendering distance of a fucking, like, Star Fox on the Super Nintendo or some shit. Like, it's pretty dire. And it really hinders the gameplay because when you're trying to look for stuff and so much of it just looks like a fucking blob or doesn't register the fact that you've done that window until you get right up to it. Pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. Like, the other versions might alleviate or fix a lot of these problems. Like, maybe the Dreamcast version's the best version or something. Because it may not have these issues since the Dreamcast is a much more powerful system. But it also wouldn't surprise me in the least if it's just as bad on there. Because this is, after all, a licensed video game. And if there's anything we know about licensed video games, it's that they kind of suck a lot of the time, especially during this era of gaming. But, you know, that's all part of the gimmick. It's part of the fun. You know, doing a bit of a short diversion to check out a bad video game. It's all part of it. The essential experience. Let's check out Who Forest. What's going on with Who Forest? Probably going to be wrapping up pretty soon. Because I'm definitely not going to be streaming this for several hours.
He heads for Who Forest, where there's plenty of snow.
But yeah, I want to check this out, the stage.
To Winter Wonderland we go. Blankets of silent snowfall will muffle the noise of playing Who pranks and sneaking off with Who toys.
Make Xmas trees droop. Sabotaging snow cannon with glue. Putting beehives in cabins. Sliming the mayor's skis. Replacing the candles on the cake with fireworks. Squashing all the gifts. 750. That's a lot. That's like... It was 500 in the previous stage. Now it's 750. This game's a little insane with the completionist stuff, huh? Just a little bit. Just a little bit crazy. Remembers my ammo count. Interesting. This is the kind of game where I figured it would just reset everything, like whenever you leave. But it does seem to remember some of your stuff, and at least there's that. So this is the chimney, right? And what do we do with the chimneys? Like, do we go inside? I guess I can't do anything with that yet. Actually, if this had an analog, getting these presents wouldn't be such a pain in the ass. Oh, I probably dropped the beehive inside of here. Yep.
It's coming down.
You know, that's pretty awful. It's kind of funny, but it's terrible. The Grinch is just a horrible fucker, isn't he? Horrible fucker.
Ouch!
Oh, that guy's... Was that like a flamethrower? Damn. What is that? He's using it on the tree. Well, I put him in stun. He just comes back right away, though, so for what little good that does, I guess. I guess I have to protect the tree, right? So all these trees need to be destroyed. Oh, yes, the Die Hard meme. Yeah, there's like a few other Christmas games that I did download, but I don't really have the time to play them. Because I can't go on, at least I assume I can't go on for like hours. Because it's already almost 4 p.m. here. And that's about around the time where more Christmas stuffs is going to take place. You know, Christmas Eve stuffs. Potential foods and various wantings of my company, which isn't like a bad thing. Like, I'm fine. I do want to spend time with some of my family and stuff, so it's totally fine. But yeah, there's like making the trees droop. How does that work? Is it like wow, he just teleported. But yeah, I'm aware of the Die Hard NES game. I've seen it played a bit. I saw Macaw play some of it years ago or something. It looks fine. Looks like it's kind of neat. Silly, but neat. I haven't played it myself, of course, but you know, it's always going to be a time for that.
Gotcha.
Rocket Spring, huh? Intriguing. So much dramatic music. The soundtrack is really weird. I mean, it's fine, but it's kind of just very atmospheric and kind of dramatic. They're making the rocket spring items or blueprints pretty easy to find. Maybe it's like they want you to get that as soon as possible. And yeah, these are more chimneyed houses to put beehives into. And I guess the beehives would, by design, because there's a time limit, have to be put nearby. Yeah, like right there. This kind of feels like this game's fine, but it does kind of, especially with the second level, kind of feel like it's chore simulator. Oh, shit. Like, you're just doing a lot of dumb chores and stuff. Like, they're pranks, but they're also chores. I don't know what's going on with this dude. Does he like the beehives, or... How do you get rid of this guy? Weird fucking creature. Was this in the movie? Seems to be a hole underneath him. Maybe the rocket spring is used or something for that. Or it's just used for this. More likely used for this. Some traversal mechanic. Oh boy. We got a lot of swinging action here. Wow. That's an awful noise. Oh, I can kill him. Good. That was worth a lot of presents. Yeah, it looks like they make the rocket spring kind of a freebie. They want you to use that as soon as you can to navigate through the level. This is definitely a weird video game. Is there a way to, like, reposition, or is that it? Like, can I get on the other side of this? That might be it, just for the presents. No, there's more. I guess I just have to go in from this side. But I don't think I can get high enough for that. No, that's weird. There's probably like a part of the controls I forget because they only told me one time. I don't know why they wouldn't just show the prompt again. Like, why do they make it exclusive? There must be a way to switch. They're just not explaining it. I mean, I'm trying every button though, and nothing's really taking. Oh, maybe if I... I don't know. No. It doesn't seem to let you change your direction, so I don't know what the trick is. Maybe you want the Grinch copter for that. I don't know. Maybe that would solve that problem. This game's got some interesting ideas. It's just bogged down really badly by poor performance, poor line of distance, and bad rendering and shit. It looks so fucking crusty. It's really amazing to me that I made up a whole, like, fictional video game of this, like a fictional better version of this on the GameCube that had better visuals. Like, I have a distinct memory of this game existing, and it does not exist. It really terrifies me that I have, like, a bunch of false memories from the aughts. Same with, like, Dragon Quest VIII. Like, I remembered playing it for, like, a very short amount of time, dying to a slime multiple times and quitting the game, despite the fact I have proof of a save file with my name on it, saying that I played, like, 14 hours and I was stuck in an area I don't remember. Like, memory is really scary sometimes, dude. Really scary. That's the true horror. The true horror of Christmas. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm probably good with this game. I've kind of get the gist of it. I get the idea. I've seen enough. I've played for like 2 hours. Probably good on that. Like, I did have some other games in case I had more time, but I think I'm probably pushing it with streaming much longer than this when the evening is upon me. So it's probably a good stopping point. So let me find someone to raid. But thank you all so much for joining me, checking this out with me, and you know, stopping by on a busy time of the year. So thanks everybody, and let me find a raid for the Twitch viewers. But for YouTube, that's all for now.